Hi everyone, my name is Julie. I sound horrible, and I'm sorry. I have once again come down with a little something, but we're just gonna power through because this is what happens. I only feel like I have a fever, and of course this throat thing, but I'm really excited because my makeup I feel like looks really good today for how not great I'm feeling. It's just one of those lethargic things. But not every day can be perfection, right? So I'm here with my hashtag failed project pan. These are all products that were in other projects and I just didn't finish them. So this is like redemption, or what are people calling it now in the holiday season? Like up from the grave, or like resurrection. I don't know. This project is going through December, so I couldn't do like one of those cool Halloween themes, but I am excited to get some good use out of these. And so far, I've done okay. I've done like pretty reasonable for the crazy September of like project panning that we've had. So in no particular order, let's go through some of these because let's start foundations. I thought I was gonna wear the Lancome 10 Title. This was my most expensive project pan, and I actually haven't used it yet. I don't have a lot left. I'm right down at the bottom here. This just wasn't quite the right shade for me. So I decided that instead of trying to make this work, I'll just use the one that is the right shade for me, and it is what I have on today. I love it. It's a light medium coverage, but it does a good job of just evening out my skin tone, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And that's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in soft beige. And I was actually able to see progress on this when I held it up into the sunlight, coming out to the cave for the first time, being like, ah, that's that's what I did with this bottle of makeup. And I am down there. Yay! I'm super excited about that. So that's a good amount of use for a month. Clearly, I wasn't able to mark this in the last project I had this one in, so that's not really just 1 month. That's probably 2 months worth of use. So I know I've got a lot more in this, but I would like to see if I can use this up. This is a little bit deeper. I don't know if you can see the difference. Probably not. They look pretty similar, but my Lancome is about a shade and a half lighter. So I want to use this as much as possible when I'm darker, when I'm tanner, and then I'll start mixing, and then I'll just go to the Lancome. This is kind of like in case I finish the Lancome anyways, it just happened to be the better shade for me. In terms of nail polish, I was able to use both these nail polishes one time, which isn't amazing, but it is what it is. So for my Zoya, this is in the shade Aspen. This is a matte white with this silver shimmer in it that I absolutely love. My goal is to get to the red line, so that's the goal. I am currently there, so that's one use right there. That's it. That's one use. I don't expect anything more. I don't expect anything less, but I've got 12 more uses to go before I hit goal. So, listen, nail polishes are one thing, since I also have another project polish, they just take some time. This one's also going to take some time. This is the OPI nail lacquer. This is one of the minis. I know this was in the Coca-Cola collection. I think it's Diet Coke. I was thinking about that after my last video. I'm like, I think this is Diet Coke, because Diet Coke was silver like the can. And it is what I have on my nails today. It looks really nice. My only complaint about this one is it does show brush strokes, which is kind of a huge bummer. So you have to put 3 coats on, and then you have to put a pretty good clear top coat on top of it. But again, I just used it one time. I was there. I am now there. Again, I probably have, and these you can never get to the bottom of. It's 5, 6. Oh my God, I thought someone was on the roof for a second. It's not. It's a branch. Apparently I'm hallucinating. This is a continue on progress. Now I do have some empties. Yay! I had put 3 face primers in this project, which is a lot of face primers. But I finished 2 of them, so yes. You might have seen in my last video, I have another, what is it, the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. So I'm using that one, and then I'll get to the one that I haven't finished yet for this project. But the ones I finished were the MAC Prep and Prime, the Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. And this is in the Pink Radiance. And then the Prep and Prime Skin Based Visage. I like the Visage one better. It just fills in the pores a little bit more. And for the Pink Radiance, I don't really see a glow, although I think it feels really good on the skin and it has that nice tacky base. But I don't know why it has to be pink. No idea. The one that I'm going to be working on here probably, I don't know, middle of November, just because I know that it'll take me through October to finish up, is a Cover FX Illuminating Primer. It's just this guy. I've heard really good things about it. I'm excited to try it. I just haven't gotten to it yet. I only have one face, so I'm not super worried about that. I also haven't gotten around to this mini Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. You guys know I'm trying to use up this one first. This is Sweet Cravings. It is a Victoria's Secret fragrance. It's been out forever and now it's gone. It's been gone forever. But I was there, I'm now there. I'm sorry, I just shook up the bottle a whole lot. So I do have pretty good use on this. I was hoping to get a little bit more, but I am trying to use up some sample sizes again in that sample project pan. So, or the Mini Madness project pan is what we're calling it. But I'm still actually really pleased with this progress. This is about 2 weeks worth of use. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, somewhere along there, like 14 days-ish. And I think that that's pretty good for 14 days. I clearly have a lot of work left to do. This is a pretty large size. This is 2.5 milliliters. Nope, that's so wrong. 2.5 fluid ounces or 75 milliliters. So there is a good amount in here. But I know I can finish that up by December. I know, I just need to focus on it. Focus and move forward. I also put in, man, this was like, this was a thing. Let's talk about the Tarte Showstopper palette. And please watch the Mini Madness Project Pan. First of all, I'm doing a collab with Rebecca Ann, who's super cool. And you'll see that I dropped the 4 mini eyeshadows that were in that project pan. So I changed this slightly. So you'll see this one right here. This was a taupe champagne shimmery shade. It is all gone. So I'm pulling it out of this project, but I mixed it with a similar shade in that mini eyeshadow palette. I also, not that I'm trying to hit pan on this, but I also took some of this shade and put it into the dark brown. I just kind of chunked it out there and it was fine. I do have good progress on my matte shade here. It's a little hard to see, but I have been working really hard on this outer edge and it has gotten bigger, which is super awesome. Like I can actually see progress here. I probably will repress this, maybe not next month, but the month after. I'm thinking again, you know, like end of October, I'll probably film one more like this and then repress it. It's going well. I see progress on it. Still a little nervous that it's not going to be empty. I'd really like to finish this whole palette at some point. And that one is just so close. It's so close. That's less than a third of the product left. And I have, you know, 2 months to work on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to get that gone. We'll shall see. But I am glad I am getting work on it. Like lots of progress is being made on this product, and I'm glad about that. And again, you'll see these. I had a future date being used up. I do have 3 lip products. One I haven't used yet just because I haven't gotten around to it. This is the NYX Lingerie Embellishment. This is liquid lipstick. Just haven't gotten around to it yet, although I'm almost done with one, and this will be the next one going in. I can't work on too many things at the same time, I've learned. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed, especially with lip products. Like 10 is a good solid number for me. If I start doing more than 10, it's just, I don't know what to use. Which is weird, because some people's entire lipstick collection's only 10, and I'm like at 300. But I'm like, I can only use 10 at a time, guys. Only 10 at a time. Which means my collection should probably be like 15. Ugh, scary to think about that. But this is the Tarte Nude lipstick. Okay, so this is really a tinted lip balm. That is all I have left. I've made some pretty good progress on this too. It's a little hard to measure, if you can imagine. So read that top line there. That's actually where I started this project. And that's where I am at now. So I've used, you know, like I've gotten a really good start on this, and I'm excited to continue using it. It's not one that you want to wear all the time because it's so nude. It just puts like a shine on your lips. So it's literally like a gloss, actually, now that I think about it. Like a gloss is a better way to describe this. It feels really good though. It feels really moisturizing. Since I used up that oil last month, I've kind of been using this in the same way. You know, like I get up, I apply this to my lips, I put on my makeup, and then I put on my real lipstick. That's kind of how I've been using this. I think it's just not enough for me, for my lips, for like shade wise, like you can't really see it very much. So I'm excited to see the other colors and see how it works in this formula, because I do like the formula. It's your standard lipstick, but I like it. And this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I'm sorry, I can't show any progress, but I've actually been wearing this one a surprising amount. This is in the shade Paris. And the only thing I'll say about this is that this formula is different from its full-size formula, and this looks slightly patchy on my lips. So it actually has been a pretty nice pair with this Tarte one, but it hasn't been ideal. I don't know, I'm kind of sad about that, but I don't know why I think this, but like it feels like it's almost gone. Like the wand feels dry when applying it to my lips, and I don't know if just because the formula is drier, like if you look at it, it looks like there's nothing on there. Like very, very little. So I'm going to continue trying this and seeing what happens. You know, when it comes to lipsticks, don't count it before you pop the stopper if you want to do that. Because sometimes you pop that stopper and you're like, oh, there's another 8 years worth of product in here. I have a powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. It's kind of hard to see because I made a mess of the bottom before. So I'm pretty much at the same point. My big thing with this one is measuring. I try and tap it down. This is the same thing that happened in the other project pan. I try and tap it down, but it never actually like goes to the bottom. It always seems to like go to one side, so you have to like tap it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth to try and like get it. So I'm like here to here. So here to here, which is pretty much the same measurements as before. You can see that line, the red line. It doesn't seem like very much difference, which is strange because I've used this. This has been my main powder for 3 weeks. So I don't know if I measured wrong the first time or what's happening, but that it is what it is, I guess. And I gotta tap it like this because I got so much in the cap now. Whatever. I'll deal with that later when I get covered with powder. Also say that one, like, it's very explosive powder, but these seem to like end up on like my hand or my bathrobe or like, I don't know. Oh yeah, this is my bathrobe, by the way. I'm not barefacing in a bathrobe today. I'm just in a bathrobe because I don't feel good. There's nothing more cuddly than a bathrobe, right? Tell me what's more cuddly than a bathrobe. Mine's fleece, by the way. It's really nice. LL Bean. See you. Then, last but certainly not least, is the NYX Mauve Blush. These are their old school blushes. I don't even, do they make these anymore? I don't think they do. But my goal is to hit pan on it. In particular, I've been focusing on that corner there. And you probably won't be able to see any difference whatsoever, but I have been using this every day. I do have it on my cheeks today. And I'm hoping to see progress here sooner rather than later. It's just one of those things that's hard to see progress on this. Like it just is. It's a blush, and I'm hoping in 3 months I'll hit pan. But this is a large blush too. This is 4 grams of blush, which is, you know, it's a significant amount to go through. You don't end up with clown face or anything, so I'm hoping to hit pan on that sooner rather than later. But again, I don't know where the pan is on that thing, so cross your fingers for me. We'll see how it goes. And that is my hashtag failed project pan. These are all products that are kind of having, again, their moment in the sun here on my channel. And I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you don't catch the cold. Bye.